Today we are going to see about EFS, which is Elastic File System. So you can find here or you can search it here. EFS. Yeah, Elastic File System is used to centralize the files. Like you can access the files from centralized file server to in the multiple EC2 instances. Okay, so the use case would be like content management. So you can have contents files in elastic file system and then mount the elastic file system to all of these instances that available across availability zones, you know and then access to the multiple EC2 instance. So you don't have to change it in every EC2 instance. You just need to update in the elastic file system files. Okay, so let me click create file system. So yeah, I can give a name and then create it, but let me click customize. Yeah, so name is optional. I will be giving demo. So there is two file system type. One is regional, one is one zone. So regional offers a high availability. Okay, so it will create a file system in all the availability zones it has in the region. Okay, and one zone will create a file system in one zone which is low cost, but there will be a availability issue. Okay, so yeah, we can enable the automatic backups. It will use AWS backup service, which is recommended service, but for now I am going to uncheck this. So yeah, lifecycle management. So in EFS we have two types of lifecycle. So which is infrequent access, uh, which is low cost then standard one. Okay, so let's say you are accessing a file after 30 days, right, or 45 days. You can move that files to infrequent access so that you can lower your cost. And then transition into archive. So archive is much cheaper than infrequent access and more cheaper than standard storage. Okay, so you archive the files which is more than 90 days. So it's minimum stop from 60 days, and for infrequent is minimum stop from 1 days. So and transition into standard, which means once you access this infrequent access, right? So let's say you access this infrequent access after 30 days, like 31st day, or even in 23 or 22nd day, it will again follow the same cycle, right? If you didn't enable this transition into standard, I mean, if you keep it as a none, but you can change it to on first access, which means once you access the infrequent or archive, it will change to standard. On first access, it will change to standard file system. Then again, this will continue. The life cycle will continue like after 30 days, after 90 days. So yeah, we can enable encryption. It will be addressed, data will be encrypted. Okay, and in performance setting we have, I would say, three types. In enhanced we have two types. One is elastic, which is recommended by AWS. Elastic means it will automatically increase the input output throughput, based on our usage. And provisioned is like a customized throughput. We can put a customized throughput performance, and then obviously we pay for that provisioned throughput. Okay, so in additional setting, when you choose elastic, you can't select maximum IO because it's an elastic, and it will use general purpose of the performance mode. Okay, and when you choose provisioned, yeah, you can obviously select maximum IO because you are choosing custom throughput. Similarly, busting. So enhanced provide a flexibility, okay, and higher throughputs, but busting provides that scale with the amount of storage for workloads that basic performance requirement. So this is to bust what the storage available in EFS, and it has also two types. One is general purpose and maximum. We can also provide a maximum IO. Okay, maximum IO in the sense, sorry, you are not going to provide. It will take maximum IO from the GB you use, the storage space you use. Okay, so we are going to use enhanced and elastic. So if you choose elastic, we need to choose general purpose. Okay, so tax optional, I'm going to leave that and click next. Yeah, here you can see VPC mount targets. So you can see mount targets is available for all of the availability zones. So here you can choose security groups, IP address. So it's automatically taking the default security group. We can also have our own security group. So I can create a security group and attach it to EFS, but I'm not going to do it now, because when we are creating EC2 instance, it automatically will attach based on the option we choose. So I'm going to keep default, click next. So on file system policy is an optional, and it is an advanced topic, so I will keep this as is and click next. Yeah, this is a review and create. So yeah, so file system is creating. If you click the file system, it will be available in all of the availability zones. So if you check the networking, so you can see it is creating the mount target ID in all of the availability zones, which means wherever you create a EC2 instance in this availability zones, you can mount this EFS file system to that EC2 and share with multiple EC2 instance. So I'm going to create EC2 instance, and so how can we mount along with when we creating a EC2 instance. Yeah, here you can see all of the mount targets are available. So now we can create a EC2 instance with this EFS. Okay, let me go to EC2 instance. Yeah, here I can see I don't have any running in instance. So let me click launch instance. Yeah, I will give EFS demo. Amazon image, T2 micro. So in key pair, I will be giving proceed without a key pair. In networking setting, so I'm going to use existing security group. Okay, so let me choose web server security group. Okay, so if you scroll down in configuration storage, you see 0x file system. Here you need to click edit, and then you should see EFS and FSX options, file system options. But you can see you currently have no file system on this instance. You must select a subnet before you can add an EFS file system. See, we already checked EFS is already available, but you need to select a subnet, because if you check the networking, we didn't select anything, like we kept as a no preference. So you need to select a subnet here. So click edit. So we have EFS mount target in all of the availability zones. So let me choose US Estonia. and if you scroll down and check, here you can see add file system button. Okay, so if you click this, you can choose file system. So if you click the drop down, you should be able to choose the file system that we created earlier. Yeah, now here you can see automatically create and attach security groups, automatically mounts add file system by attaching required user data scripts, which means when you click launch instance, security group will be automatically created and attached to EC2 instance and EFS, opening the EFS ports, NFS ports. Okay, so and it also automatically mount the EFS in the EC2 instance using user data script. Okay, if you click advanced details, you should see EFS user data that automatically added and grayed out. Okay, so what it will do, it will actually install the necessary packages and mount the EFS file system that we added. Okay, so that's it, and I'm going to click launch instance. Yeah, instance has been successfully initiated, so let me click the instance. Yeah, here I can go to click connect and connect the EC2 instance. Yeah, I'm able to log into the EC2 instance. If I type df-h, I can see 127.01/8e 0% mounted EFS/FS1 that mounted file here. So you can go to that folder and add the files, which would be the common files, right? So there is no file right now. You can add here and access it in the different server as well. So this is it, guys. This is how EFS works. Thank you.